let's think of this. Right now in Dressrosa, the Flamingo is about to throw down with Luffy. Some people say that Luffy can't beat Doflamingo, and I don't think so. From what we've seen so far, I don't think Doflamingo has told anyone else apart from his kingdom that the rumors about him stepping out as a Shichibukai is fake. And if Kaido, like Big Mom, gets wind of that and comes,
they come along.
Do you think Kaido will be coming this arc?
He might be, because no one else knows that. Everyone thinks that he abdicated from his thing.
I think he might be scared for Doflamingo. I think Doflamingo might need protection.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I can imagine.
Doflamingo is one of his... Because Kaido is Doflamingo's best customer.
Basically, yeah.
So, obviously, Kaido still wants that connection.
That makes kind of sense, because he in his heart is thinking, yo, this guy backstabbed me. I have to go after him right now and see what's up with him.
I don't think that Kaido would come to protect him. I think Kaido would come there more to destroy him.
Do you know how he say you cannot reason with Kaido?
Yeah.
Imagine like Doflamingo trying to say no, and you see Kaido's beating the crap out of him.
Then again, what if Doflamingo contacted Kaido?
But
that's a possibility.
Just like what he said, Doflamingo isn't someone you can reason with. So if Doflamingo got that paper, even him trying to say that no, it was fake and so on, Kaido probably wouldn't believe him and say, if it's fake, then why is it going around the world? Why is everyone thinking it? If everyone's thinking my business partner is stepping down, then that's gonna make me look weaker. So I'm coming after you.
Yeah, basically, because he seems like a guy that has a lot of honor, innit? Like, the fact that he doesn't need to do any reason, like he needs a. I don't know. To me, it seems.
I don't think he really has honor, because remember when he went to attack Whitebeard?
He's back in it. Yeah, that's true. Okay, guys, I have a unique take on Kaido, right? What his backstory could be, possibly. What I think is that he was part of Whitebeard's crew. Okay, let me explain why.
Nice.
Okay, do you know when Ace was talking to the crew member about him joining the command to be commander?
Yeah.
They said that the position was vacated for a long time. Alright. I know this doesn't prove anything, but if you look carefully at Whitebeard's chest, innit, you see one scar given to him by Roger, right?
Yeah.
That's someone that's OP. No, you could. It's believable that someone that strong.
So when he was drinking with Gold Roger, there was only one scar.
There's only one scar, right? Alright. He said that he's been that position's been vacated for a long time. So what if Kaido was actually second division commander, but then he got big-headed, right? He knows he's powerful himself, so he wants to become a Yonko. But the only way he could actually come out of the crew is by fighting Whitebeard. He fought Whitebeard. He beat him. He gave him the scar.
Do you think he beat him? Or do you think
I know
what if in it. It's a big what if, right? But then again, you see the way he went after Whitebeard. The fact that he went after Whitebeard. Do you think it was actually a confrontation or just like a friendly request? Like, don't go, you lose your life.
Well, like how Shanks was confronting Whitebeard.
I think Kaido actually didn't. I think Shanks didn't get it right. I think Kaido went there to actually try to stop. Do you think stop him? To try to stop him?
Since he's been said to be someone you can't reason with, I don't think he went to.
But maybe he has respect in it. Think about it.
He could.
I just think that's Kaido's personality, really.
Yeah.
I doubt Kaido has any connection to Whitebeard. I think he wants to be the most powerful out there.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The fact that they kept that, they mentioned that the second division commander was actually free for a long time. That kind of gives me a mad suspicion. I think.
And what he said as well, that Whitebeard went to Whitebeard out of respect. It kind of makes sense, because if Whitebeard went to Marineford and he died, and the Marines got in, Marines' power and their resources went down as well, then it would benefit him. It would benefit all the other Yonko'S. But he went to Whitebeard to stop him, probably because he knew Whitebeard would die, and he didn't want his former captain, if he was his former captain, to die.
Plus, we've seen Shanks here. Do you know when we saw Shanks? He wasn't injured at all. Yeah. Like, they just scared. What if Kaido actually told him? He actually spoke to him face to face. Like, look, this is what I'm going to do.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that Kaido and Shanks for a one-on-one fight.
That's the thing. They could have spoken to themselves.
Maybe just for a troops or thing of Kaido's loyal soldiers or whatnot.
I had a different take on it as well, because I thought basically the other three Yonko'S apart from Whitebeard were all members of Goldie Roger's crew.
Yeah. Right.
So hear me out. 3 people, four including Whitebeard, were the emperors of the later half of the Grand Line, and they were ruling over it like 4 emperors, almost like they were trying to stop any government or any other
from going past,
evil people going past and going onto Raftel or going to find the One Piece. It might sound a bit far-fetched, but I believe that since we know that Whitebeard knew about the One Piece and the Will of D, since Shanks was a part of Goldie Roger's crew, he most likely knows, and possibly, if my theory is true, then Kaido and Big Mom were also part of Gold Roger's crew, and they know
Scott
about the
Bad.
one.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, I think they know, no, not really. I'm just saying they could be like other members of the crew, and they know about
So you
One
think
Piece.
you think that Kaido, Big Mom, and Shanks, obviously Shanks was in Gold
Yeah.
Roger, but you think Kaido and think Big Mom was also in the thing?
yeah. So basically,
You think so?
so
Could be.
hear this out. Basically,
I don't think so.
Shanks went and spoke to Kaido, and because of their
Their friendship,
Past-
they know each other. Yeah,
past-
past basically.
affiliations, they were able to talk it out and say, okay, what Whitebeard's doing is he's going to end his era. He's going to end it. So maybe a new person, a new era will start, and then the One Piece could be found again. Big Mom, when she was talking to Luffy about Garp, she had some sort of remembrance for Garp. She was like,
It wasn't a grudge, was it?
It wasn't really a
It was like a mention. She's like,
it was like
your Garp's grandson.
yeah, it was sort of she had
She just knew them.
Yeah,
Garp
it was-
is famous, don't
Yeah,
forget.
he's kind of famous. Everyone knows about
but
him.
she
Like, even Naomi knew by him. That's how bad it is. Naomi knew by him. Naomi's like the hero of the Garp. No. I mean the what? The
hero
hero
Garp.
of the Marines. Isn't it? That's what he said. That's what she said.
Alright, but I'm just saying, maybe the reason that Shanks wasn't injured at all and Kaido didn't, and Kaido
You
just
get to
left,
Whitebeard.
yeah, was because they were able to talk it out. And the reason Shanks went to Marineford could have been because he was talking out, and then Kaido was worried about, if what you're saying is true, Kaido was probably worried about Whitebeard, and he didn't want Whitebeard to die. So he was like, instead of you going after Whitebeard and lowering your face, and because most people see him as some vicious guy, even what we don't know about him right now, he sounds like some vicious person. So you going to say Whitebeard will make you look like less dangerous to other people.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't even mention that.
So that's why probably Shanks went, because Shanks seems to be the most laid back of the four Yonko'S. He seems to be the person that will just go with the wind, and he doesn't really care about
honor and stuff, innit? Not honor,
but
he doesn't really care
he
about
doesn't care
what
about
people think about him.
having territories
Yeah.
or other stuff like all the other Yonko'S do.
Yeah, but check this out. My point, yeah. Do you know how Whitebeard was known as the strongest man ever? After Gold Roger died.
Strongest man alive, yeah.
And you know Kaido, right? He's the world's strongest creature. So what if my theory is correct and he was in the crew? Imagine the second commander was actually the world's strongest creature, and Whitebeard the captain was the strongest man. Imagine that would create such conflict,
That
innit?
makes sense.
Imagine that, like Whitebeard the strongest man, but in my crew you have a guy that's the strongest creature.
Yeah.
Then maybe Kaido got big headed. He's like, you know what? I can't stay under you now. I have to be my own
That's just a
person.
title, don't forget. That's just a title. And besides, you don't know when the title was given to him.
That's
And
obviously
what- and
true,
what
yeah.
not. And personally, I don't think Kaido was in.
You don't think so?
I don't think Kaido, because Kaido is just too big of a character to be in someone's crew.
Yeah.
I think he's a captain, he's a leader. He's not someone to
Yeah,
follow
but
someone around.
I know what you mean, yeah, but okay, yeah, that's true. Because
Yeah.
Shanks was saying
Shanks,
as well.
yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
but Shanks.
But he was an apprentice,
he was,
yeah.
he was a little kid.
Yeah, it was a little
apprentice
kid,
and
but
whatnot.
obviously, yeah.
Alright, so both our theories are quite far fetched.
Yeah, really.
But
But it's Kaido, come on, we don't know anything about him. All we know about him is what we've seen recently. We
Nothing, we haven't seen anything
Yeah,
about him.
basically.
Just heard about him. Simple.
Basically, yeah.
alright, so I think that's it for this video, guys.
We will definitely talk about Blackbeard.
We'll definitely make another video about
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
And his vortex.
Alright, so like, subscribe, thumbs up, comment below.
Ask
Any,
me.
Just
ask
video.
questions, innit?
Ask questions.
Ask questions. We need
Thank you,
questions.
guys.
It's cold, putting up a fight, arguing back and forth through the night. Regardless what I said, I don't mean most of it. You know I really love you, this the realest gon' get.